Redrawing the Alphabet, Episode 6, and it's finally time to finish up my Fictional Alphabet after over a year of working on it. This will be done in two quote-unquote levels, the first being the basic glyphs, a, e, o, I, o, u, katapa, gadapa, tasafa, gazava, ganama, ya, and what. The last two are new. They represent semivowels, and just like the sounds they represent, these letters are in between their corresponding voiced fricatives and closed vowels. The second level is about modifying these basic glyphs. Paradigms for doing so include modifying the letter shapes directly and adding diacritics. And now I shall use the former method, reflecting the fricatives to create new ones, joining t with them to create the post-alveolar affricates, and joining vowels to create new ones. Now that my Fictional Alphabet is complete, I think it's about time to give it a name. I'm going to call it the Alphabet, after the four base letters from which the rest are derived. Redrawing the Alphabet, Episode 7. There's something I forgot. This. It's just a vertical line, but it resembles this punctuation mark, which is often used to represent the glottal stop. So this, you can use it to represent a glottal stop, or it can just be like the H in the word hour that exists for, reasons. For example, this is one way you could spell the word hour using the Alphabet. Just because you've created a new writing system doesn't mean you actually know how to write in it. Redrawing the Alphabet, Episode 8. Now, using my Alphabet Fictional Alphabet to write a language like Spanish is a simple task because the Spanish orthography is already quite regular, meaning I don't have to change much. The same thing cannot be said about English though, and because of this there are two ways to go about writing English. The first is to be faithful to the English orthography and map each letter or combination of letters, and the second is to do the same but with the actual sounds instead. Oh my god, bro, the vowels, they're too complicated. English vowels are too complicated. You know what? I'm better off just abandoning this project. So I guess the bottom line is, feel free to use the Alphabet for your constructed language, because I'm done with it. The abrupt end of my Redrawing the Alphabet series marks the start of a transition week in which I upload my old unlisted videos. This means you're getting a video from me every day for the next week. For more information, check out my long-form channel update. Skibidi, adjective, of, relating to, affecting, or resembling skibidi toilets or other members of the skibidi toilet family. It's about that time of year again. It's been 2 years since my big countdown to the attested date of that creepypasta Super Mario 64 beta build. And it's been 1 year since my I Found Him video parodying the Super Mario 64 creepypastas and Johnny Razor's Shorts Wars. I gained a huge chunk of my subscribers from that video, which, by the way, this channel is not associated with Shorts Wars. You subscribe because of that video and don't want to see me engage in pseudo-mathematics, unsubscribe now. Anyway, it's 29 days until July 29th, 2024 at 3 a.m. Japanese time. And 1995 was 29 years ago, which means if I ran another countdown this year, it would start now, which means now is officially the beginning of spooky season. We are now midway through spooky season. 2 weeks remain until the reappearance. A long overdue and unnecessary apology to the community surrounding the Fictional Googology fandom wiki. I didn't expect myself to get into a drama in the Fictional Googology community so soon, but here we are. So basically what happened is WTIF 2024 released Part 23 of their Windows' Ultimate World series, which featured an absolutely everything version contributed by Nil Gaming that bypasses supposedly scaled versions of the numbers on Fictional Googology wiki, and I then thought that it was okay to say on the wiki that the episode's final number, the Kalaxology, is the new largest number on the wiki. I thought that was okay since I had seen numbers be declared the new largest all the time before, including one time where I declared the flummoxed number, coined by Heavenly Nove, formerly the Autistic Tech, the record holder, and these changes had never really gotten reverted before, and I didn't think that the restructuring of the larger numbers on the main number list would change that, even though numbers are contested. Well, I left home after making the changes, and when I came back, I saw the drama that had taken place. Oops, and immediately reverted the changes. So obviously, I didn't mean to do this, and I will keep this experience in mind with my future activity on Fictional Googology Wiki. I also plan on joining the Fictional Googology Wiki Discord server so that I can maintain contact with the community in the event that something like this happens again. My advice on how to prevent drama within communities like the Fictional Googology community is that members should be educated on how to resolve conflicts. My personal conflict resolution advice is to stop, take a break, and do something to calm yourself down, such as taking deep breaths. Once you're fully calm, assess the situation. Ask yourself what you want, what the other party wants, and what you can do to ensure that both parties are satisfied with the outcome. If you find out that there was a misunderstanding, use that information to reassess the situation. I'd also like to acknowledge the fact that it is universally agreed upon that some acts such as harassment, bullying, and threats are downright unacceptable, and that someone who continually does these things definitely does not deserve to be involved with you, and that you should take appropriate action such as blocking and reporting them, and for server moderators, excluding them from your servers even if they are a high-profile creator. Those were my main points, but additional information is available in the long-form version of this video. The time has come. I've been casually documenting my interests on this channel for over 6 years, and it's finally time to make my great entrance into the next niche I intend to focus on with this channel, fictional Googology and large numbers. My plan is to reinterpret the fictional numbers, starting from the very beginning, to hopefully eventually reach new heights. Another thing you should know is that I am not currently accepting collaboration requests. This is in order to prevent drama and reduce obligations while preserving my reputation. I have a whole backlog of content ready to be shared. Currently, the plan is to release content on Saturdays at 11 a.m. US Pacific time for the next 5 weeks, culminating in my version of number 0 to absolute infinity. If that changes, I will let you all know in a community post. I'm excited for the future of this channel, and I hope you all are too.
To celebrate reaching 100 subscribers and 100 videos on this channel, I'm considering rebranding it. But I'd like to hear your feedback before I actually rebrand my channel. This is my current profile picture, and this is my proposed new one. Do you like the handwritten emblem of the original, or the more geometric one of the proposed one? Should I include the ring of text displaying my channel slogan? Do you like the proposed profile picture's color scheme, and if so, what about it, the dark background, the gradient colors themselves? Let me know by sharing your feedback in the comments. I will also change my channel banner to align with what you all think. 1 week remains until the reappearance of the Wario Apparition. The Wario Apparition will reappear in 24 hours. To protect yourself, please remain asleep at 3 a.m. in your local time zone on July 29th, or July 30th if you are east of Japan and west of the international date line. The Wario Apparition has reappeared. It will be active in the 24 hours immediately following this video's publication. To protect yourself, please remain asleep at 3 a.m. in your local time zone. The Wario Apparition has now passed completely around the world and annihilated itself upon returning to Japan on July 30th. The next reappearance is not for a whole year, and the next spooky season begins in 11 months.